97.5 Y Country, and indeed, we want to save you money. 2016, a big year. Kaylee in the studio with us, and Kaylee Williams, Happy New Year, first of all.
Happy New Year.
How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Excellent. How was the drive in?
2016. Oh, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Okay.
And it's not too bad.
Very good. Slow down just a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, so you were off all last week. A lot of people with these 4-day weekends were smart, and they took those 3 or 4 days in between. I took a day here, a day there, but man, it was great.
It was very nice. And now another holiday season. Come and gone. Can you believe it?
Yep. So how did you do out there, Y Country? Did you save a little bit this year? Do you have money to save? Well, we want to make sure that you know there is a great year ahead of us, and Kaylee's here to give us some tips on saving.
Yes. So in my time off, I did a lot of reflection.
You did?
Thinking about a little bit. Thinking about the new year, as many of you probably have. New Year's resolutions are a hot topic this time of year. And if you haven't set yours yet, or I like to call them New Year's intentions. Like it's more,
I like that.
Don't you think it's more positive?
Yeah.
More, So if you haven't set any positive intentions for 2016, I'm going to venture to say that a few of you have something financially related that you'd like to focus on. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Intentions are positive. But if you want to focus on your finances for 2016, but haven't necessarily thought of how to specifically do that, the SMART goal thing, you can't just say, I want to work on my finances. You won't do anything. Nothing will happen.
Exactly.
So here's a couple ideas that maybe might benefit you or your family thinking about setting some of those resolutions or intentions for this coming year. So ask yourself a couple questions. Did you have good saving habits in 2015? If not, or maybe that's an area that, you did pretty good, but you want to ramp it up even more. No matter what your monthly income is, there's always room for savings. So perhaps your resolution could include actually making that appointment with a financial advisor and looking at a 401k or a Roth option. Or perhaps it's just something as simple as setting an automatic payment to yourself into your savings every paycheck.
Maybe you double that. Because I know if
There you
people
go.
set aside like 20 or 25 bucks, maybe you do 40 or 50.
Absolutely. If you have been on the right track in 2015, that's a great way to look at it. Maybe you double or even increase whatever you can for 2016 and see what you have accumulated by the end of the year.
Okay.
And then this is kind of a broad one, but were you financially responsible? And this could cover a lot of different things. I know. And there's a lot of areas of myself where I'm like, I don't know. But one specific example is bills, monthly payments. I think we've all been there where that one bill sneaks up on you and it's like, that was due yesterday or that's due today. I mean, that's an easy resolution in itself.
Were you in our kitchen last night about 10 o'clock?
I have been there.
I've
been there.
Gosh.
So, that's a really, really great resolution. Look at how can you stay more on top of things like that. Maybe it's a budgeting tool like Money Desktop, or just kind of coming up with a new system to help balance your monthly expenses and make payments on time. I mean, that's a really specific goal that you can very easily look back on and be like, yes, I achieved that.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
We hope you do.
Yeah, absolutely. And then finally, what does your debt look like? So if you are like the majority of everyone, you probably have a little bit of debt, and that's okay. But maybe that's an area you want to tackle. For example, maybe you want to look at, you've been making the minimum payment on that credit card for a while. Let's get it knocked out. Make a plan to get that thing paid off. Look at working with a financial planner to get yourself on track, or visit your local credit union. If I think a lot of times over the holiday season, you might have, at least I know one example could be a little bit of debt spread out over quite a few different avenues, couple different credit cards here and there. So maybe consolidating can be a nice resolution that helps you tackle that debt more efficiently. It's all about saving money after all. So spend less, save more. There's a lot of different things that could go along with managing debt or reducing it.
Kaylee, I think really most people are just afraid to ask for help.
Absolutely.
So, and the credit union's so easy to talk to.
Yeah. Judgment free.
There you go. Hey, we're not your parents. We're not going to yell at you.
No, it's all about getting you in the best position possible. So even if it's just, I think I'm doing okay, but I just want to bounce some ideas off of you, look at maybe some options, different way to do things. Come stop into any branch, give us a call. That's what we're here for, to give that advice, even just to reassure that you're on the right track.
Excellent. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at HonorCU and let us know what you're thinking about, because I know Kaylee and the team is always looking for new ideas,
Yes.
right? We want to know what you need help with.
Yep.
Right.
This is Mason Jar Monday's third year.
Woo, it's our anniversary.
Yes.
All right.
So we're approaching our third year, I should say. It's the second anniversary. So we would love to hear what you want to hear us talk about. So reach out on Twitter, Facebook, follow us on the blog.
All right, do it. And then if you missed any bit of today, you'll be able to hear it in just a little while. We always send these over, Mason Jar Mondays, brought to you by Honor Credit Union here on 97.5 Y Country. Happy New Year again.
Happy New Year.
All right, thank you, Kaylee. She'll be back with us in a couple of weeks. We'll probably talk to Scott or Greg next week here on 97.5 Y Country.
Baby,